Hey guys, so today in this video I wanted to film a kind of Q&A video. It is actually Tuesday night at 11:05 and I'm waiting for my cooking video to import into my editing software so that I can edit it. So I figured why not do a Q&A video while I wait. And this video is going to be the questions nobody asked tag. And no, I was not tagged to do it, but I thought these questions were unique and different than most of the tags on YouTube and most questions that you get asked, so I figured I'd answer them. So there's 43 questions, so I'm just going to jump right into them so that this video hopefully won't be that long. Question number 1 is, do you have a nickname? Yes, I have a nickname. I have a couple nicknames. People call me Taylor, which is my name. I get called Tay a lot. Growing up, I was called Tater, like a tater or tater tot. In middle school, I was also called Bernice because apparently I look like the girl off of Hope Floats that's named Bernice. Apparently in middle school I look like her, so they called me that. And then Bernice changed to Bernie. And so yeah, so I was the first Bernie, I guess you could say. But yeah, most of the time I'm just called Tay or Tater or something along those lines. Question number 2, when driving, do you listen to CDs, tapes, the radio, or nothing? Usually I listen to either my phone or Pandora or just the radio. Question number 3, are you a window person or an aisle person? I actually don't travel that much. I've only been on a plane once. I don't travel much, so this is not usually a problem for me. But I have been on a plane once, and I think we sat in the middle, to be honest. I was really young. But on the school bus, I did sit at the window just because I would be the person on the school bus who would put my earphones in and just stare out the window the entire ride. But on a plane, it's sometimes different because, you know, sometimes you've got to get up and get stuff or whatever. So I don't really know what I would be. Like I said, I've only been on a plane once, but on a bus or any traveling vehicle that you don't usually get up on a whole lot, I am a window person. Question number 4, how do you relieve stress? Usually I listen to music or I journal sometimes when I'm stressed out. I want to make a whole video on that. Like I said in my recovery video, I want to start making this channel more like that, and I'm kind of waiting till after the holidays to kind of change my channel in that direction, hopefully at the beginning of the year. So I will make a whole video on how to cope with stress, but usually I just listen to music or do something that I love and pour my heart into something else and focus my time and energy into something else other than what's stressing me out. Number 5, what's your favorite childhood TV show? I really loved Rugrats. I really like SpongeBob. I loved Lizzie McGuire when I was a little bit older. I have the box set on DVD. I freaking love Lizzie McGuire. That's So Raven I still love Raven. She's on The View now, if you guys don't know. But I still love her. Just anything that any normal kids would like, I liked. Number 6, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? There was a couple times in my life I wanted to be an artist, like a drawing artist, because I used to draw a lot. I remember at one point I wanted to be a professional surfer. That's just what I wanted to be as a kid. I wanted to be an ER nurse or an ER. I wanted to work in the ER at some point, which is why I love Grey's Anatomy now. But yeah, surfer and artist is mainly what I wanted to be. And of course, I've always wanted to be a singer ever since I was little. There's home videos of me singing on my grandparents' fireplace and pretending it was a stage. So I've always wanted to be a singer, always wanted to do something in music, something in entertainment. Number 7, what was the best prank you ever pulled off? I'd have to think about that for a little bit, but I don't really pull a whole lot of pranks. Back before I was an adult and when I was a little bratty teenager, me and my cousin used to prank my mom and tell her that I was pregnant or tell her that my cousin was pregnant. I think a pretty good prank that we did pull, which is actually on my vlog channel, is if you guys have ever heard of the website prankdial.com, we sent one to my mom and it was pretty funny. I'll leave the vlog to that link down below, but that one was pretty good, I think. But that wasn't really a prank, it was a prank call. So number 8, if you could have dinner with any 3 people, whom would you choose? This is a hard one because I would like to have dinner with a lot of people. I think number one on my list would be Loretta Lynn, because I freaking love her, and just because I want to sit down and pick her brain about stuff, and I want to tell her how much she means to me and how much her music means to me and my family and my grandma, and how much just my whole entire family means to me. I also think I would love to sit down with Pink for the same reason. Just because I have listened to Pink my entire life. Ever since I was little, I've listened to Pink, and her music just means so much to me, and everything she does means a lot to me. Her music helped me through a lot of bad times, and I think that would be cool to hang out with her. I don't really know a third person. There's a lot of them. I'd like to sit down with Eminem and talk to him for the same reasons as I want to talk to Pink. I would love to sit down and have dinner with Miranda Lambert, because I freaking love her. Casey Musgraves, I would love to sit down and talk with her, and just to get to know these artists a little bit more. Picking three is a little bit hard, but Loretta Lynn would definitely be on that list. And number 9, if you could get back any article of clothing you once wore, what would it be? If I can find a picture of it, I think it would be this little like red leather outfit that I wore when I was a little kid. I absolutely love that now. And also there's another video that I will insert here if I can find it, of me opening this big fur coat that my grandma got me when I was a kid. And at the time I didn't like it, but now I would love to have it. So that would probably be one. Number 10, if you could hire any actor to portray you in a movie, who would you choose? I've actually thought about this quite a few times, and I think I would like Leah Remini from King of Queens to play me, just because she is freaking hilarious. She is so like real, so down to earth, and I really think that she would portray me good. We have the same kind of personality type. Either Leah or also Jennifer Lawrence. I feel like she is so down to earth and so clumsy and ditzy and weird like me. So those two would probably be top 2. Number 11, if you could play any instrument, which would you play? Well, I already play a lot of instruments. I play piano, I play guitar, as you guys can see. But if I could play another one, I would love, love, love to play violin. That is the next instrument I want to get and to learn. Number 12, if you could hear anyone in history give a speech, whom would you want to hear? I don't really know. That's a hard question. I don't know why, but my mind automatically goes to politics, and I'm not really into politics that much. I mean, obviously this election you have to be, but I don't really know. Number 13, if you could live in one city for the rest of your life, where would you live? A city I've been to, I would like to live in Nashville. A city I have not been into, I would love to live anywhere in Australia or the United Kingdom. Those are like my 2 favorite places that I want to travel the most. I have never been to either place. I don't know if I would want to live there for sure, because I've never been there, but I would love to visit and see and maybe potentially move there. But as far as a place that I have already been to and I know what it's like, I'd love, love, love to live in Nashville. I did live in Nashville for a little bit, but I'd love to go back and live there. Number 14, if you could make any fictional character come to life, which would it be? Probably any of the animated animals. Bambi. I love Bambi. I love Tarzan. Anybody from a Disney movie, really. I love Disney movies, and I love just any fictional character. Those are the 2 that are coming to my mind right now. Number 15, when you were a kid, what did you dress up for as Halloween? I've dressed up as a couple things. I've dressed up as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. I dressed up as Barney at one point. I dressed up as a flower at one point. Yes, I was a flower. I dressed up as an angel at one point. I've had a lot of different costumes. If I can find pictures of those costumes, I'll insert them here. But yeah, I've dressed up as a lot of different things as a kid. Number 16, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Well, as you can see on this side over here, my closet is right there, and so my closet interferes with my bed, like it hits my bed if I leave the door open, so I do leave it closed. Number 17, if you could be any cartoon character, who would you be? I haven't thought about these questions in advance, and I'm realizing now that I probably should have. Probably like another Disney person, like Ariel from Little Mermaid, because I love the ocean. I'm fascinated with the ocean. I love dolphins, are my favorite animals, and so probably somebody from the ocean. I don't know. Again, I haven't thought about these much in advance. Number 18, do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? Yes, I do. Number 19, have you ever stolen a street sign before? I personally have not, but I have been with people who have. I guess I kind of contributed because I knew that they were doing it, but I've never actually like went and done it. Number 20, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I sleep with my sheets tucked in to begin with, but then usually they end up tucked out. Number 21, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Probably a big bear, to be honest, because a swarm of bees would be really painful, even though you'd probably survive from a swarm of bees, but you probably wouldn't survive from a bear attack. But bears are cuter anyways, so probably a bear. Number 22, do you always smile for pictures? No, I don't. I don't like my smile. Usually I do a duck face. I'm a duck face person. Sometimes I smile. I feel like I look like a chipmunk when I smile, but no, I don't smile for all pictures. Number 23, have you peed in the woods? Yes, I have. I'm from West Virginia. I've been camping. It's just a thing that people do when they go camping or when they live in the country. Number 24, what size is your bed? My bed is a full or a queen? I think it's a full. Number 25, what is the best concert you've ever attended? I've attended a lot of good concerts. Probably the best one is the one I just made a storytime video about, which was the Loretta Lynn concert, and that was just simply because of the meaning it meant to me. It was just such a meaningful concert and so awesome to see such a legend in concert. I've also been to a Kid Rock concert that was really good. When I saw Miranda Lambert, it was really good. I've been to a lot of good concerts. Number 26, what is your song of the week? Probably Closer by the Chainsmokers, because I've listened to that song like a million times. I freaking love it. Either that or Pretty Girl by Maggie, whatever her name is. I'm obsessed with that song as well. Number 27, do you still watch cartoons? Yes and no. If they're on at somebody's house, I don't have cable, so I don't watch them. If they're on at somebody's house, I'll obviously watch them, but I don't go out of my way to watch them. Number 28, when was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? I actually used to do this a lot. Me and my best friend in high school would always write letters to each other during class, or even not during class, for just like whatever reason. The last time I did that though was about last year when I was leaving the college that I went to last year, and I wrote everybody in my dorm that meant something to me. I wrote them a little letter as a reminder to not forget about me. So guys, my camera died in the middle of this tag, so I went ahead and charged it and edited my video that I was waiting for, and now I'm waiting for it to export, so I'm going to finish the video now. Yeah, so it is now 2 a.m. I have already put my glasses back on, but I needed to film the rest of this video, so we're just going to get back into it where I left off. We're going to go on to number 29, which is, how many languages do you speak? I actually only speak one language, which is English, obviously, and I speak a little bit of Spanish. I took 2 years of Spanish, so I know a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of sign language, but I'm not fluent in any other language but English. Number 30, do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I believe in something. I don't know if they're ghosts or if they're angels or if they're just presences. I don't really know what they are, but yes, I do believe in that concept. Number 31, what was your first concert? My first concert was Rascal Flatts, Jessica Simpson, and Josh Kelly, and it was really good, and it was for my 14th birthday party. Number 32, Cheetos or Fritos? I like Cheetos. Number 33, can you curl your tongue? I don't know what they mean by this, but I can do this with my tongue, and I think this is what they mean. Number 34, ever won a spelling bee? I don't ever remember being in a spelling bee. I remember I was really good at spelling when I was in grade school, but I don't actually remember being in a spelling bee, so possibly, but I'm not sure. Number 35, do you own a record player? And no, I do not. I have a few, like 3 or 4 records that I own, but I do not own a record player yet. I do want to get one though. Number 36. Who would you like to see in concert? I could make a whole list. I'd like to see Eminem. I'd like to see Katy Perry. I'd like to see Casey Musgraves again. I'd like to see Jennifer Nettles. I'd love to see Stevie Nicks, and I saw where she just went on tour or is getting ready to go on tour, I'm not sure. Anybody and everybody. I'd love to see Dolly Parton as well. She's kind of next on my list because she's getting a little up there in age too. Number 37, sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? Probably snickerdoodles if I had them, but I usually don't have snickerdoodles. I don't know why, I just never have them, so probably sugar cookie. Number 38, can you swim well? Yes, I actually can swim pretty well. I took private swimming lessons as a kid, so that kind of taught me how to swim. But the one thing it didn't teach me is I still can't dive into a pool, but I can swim once I get in. Number 39, are you patient? This depends on what I am patient about. Some things I am and some things I'm not. Number 40, DJ or band at a wedding? If it was my choice, I'd probably have a band because I just think a band is cooler. But in general, I feel like most people have a DJ just because a DJ is a little bit more lenient with what they can play. But I'd love to have a band at my wedding, but it has to be a very specific band. Number 41, have you ever won a contest? And yes, I have won many contests. I've won many beauty pageants. I won a costume contest once. I've won a couple different contests. Number 42 is, do you have kids? And no, I do not. And the last question, number 43, is, do you want kids? Yes, I do want kids. I actually did that little ring thing that's going around where you put the ring in between your fingers, and it told me that I was going to have 2 twin boys first, and then I would have 3 girls after that, which is actually probably going to be pretty accurate. I want a pretty big family. Also, twins do run in my family, and I'm the next grandchild to carry the twin gene, so it's very likely that I will have twins. Also, I do want a lot of kids, so that's very likely. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little different. I just really wanted to film a question video because I really like answering questions and you guys never leave me any questions. So I usually get them off of tags or whatever, so I hope you guys learned a little bit more about me. Alright guys, so it is like 2 a.m. and I need to go to bed, so I just wanted to throw out there that I just made a Facebook page today. You guys should go check it out. I will leave a link in the description as well as all my other social medias, and you guys can go check them all out. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.